Alright, we are back. As you can see, my name is not Axey. If that's not obvious, I will be doing the commentary for Axey. Axey had to pre-record the run because they didn't know if they would be able to make this time, or also internet issues. We might be graced with their presence, like halfway through the run, but we'll see what happens. So, without further ado, let's get started with Axey's PiKUNiku 80% run. So, for the start of this, it is just a cutscene that I have to go through. Turn down that audio. It's pretty loud. Okay. This is kind of like the lore behind the game. It is they come and pick up the trash and they give you money. It definitely seems like off, right? Yeah. Free money. So the timer actually starts when we get control of the character. Or once we get through the first text box. Okay, there we go. So now we control the text box, and PiKUNiku is this little jelly bean character with legs. That's probably the best way to put it. Kind of weird. But what we can do is roll around a lot, and then when you extend your legs, you end up jumping a little bit. And there's also jumping. So we're gonna go through this first level. This is the cave. It's just a tutorial level, you know? And the fastest way to move in this game is to roll around. Very nice jump. I go up the stairs, and the ghost that does the tutorial does not want to leave the cave because it's bright outside. And honestly, I feel that. Alright, so now we get to actual gameplay, which is completing these objectives that pop up. So we want to... We're trying to figure out where we are. And it turns out we're at a village, and there's these weird monster guys. So then we broke a bridge. You can't actually skip breaking that bridge. It's scripted. So these guys are talking about a monster that lives in the cave, and they're talking about you. Understandable, because we're so scary looking. And so the trap is in the cage, and they're gonna let us out of the cage if we help them. So now we kind of get to do chores for them. There is a way to get out of the village early, but that's called village skip, and it's kind of finicky, and X is not doing that. X is doing no village skip category, which is actually category extension. But it is my favorite way to do it. Favorite way to play. So here we need to fix the bridge first, which involves kicking a spider over, and it makes a web for the bridge. Makes total sense. So now they're super happy that we fixed the bridge. And now we need to go and find a painter. The painter is in the village. So, always in the same spot. Go around the enemies. They can kind of get in the way sometimes, be very annoying. So now the painter says that they lost their paintbrush or their pencil, so you have to go and find the pencil. And here we move a box into the correct position so we can jump on it and then jump up. And then we get our first hat. We only have 2. So we need to equip the hat, and then we get to create a face for the scarecrow. Very beautiful. That's a very scary scarecrow face. And now I have to go and put the face on the scarecrow. So Axey always takes it safe there across the well. You can fall down the well and it loses a ton of time. Very brutal. No, scary. A single dot. Oof, okay. So there you get sat on by the cloud robot. Yeah, now we get to go back to exploring the world. So now we're gonna go out of the village for the first time. So now he's just gonna, so he's taking somebody and he's taking them, it's their special prize. So he just kind of kidnaps people, but he gives us money in exchange, so I think that's a fair deal. So now there's coins scattered throughout the world, and we don't need coins for anything. So, we'll just ignore them all. So if you were to do village skip, you would get that guy in brown there to kick you and launch you across that gap. But no village skip, you can't do that. So now we're in the swamp area. And here we learn about the grapple. So you can grapple to hooks. I don't know with what, but yeah. So here we have to climb onto a cloud up here to make the jump across that gap. We have to climb onto this cloud too. And then we just rolling around. Now we've entered the forest. The forest is where we're gonna see a little skip here, potentially. But it will still be a second. So there are robots. These robots are cutting down trees and taking the stumps for some reason. And there's a couple villagers that got stuck. So we gotta go and save them. That's right, there's another village. So that's the next stuck villager. So what we're gonna try and do here is stand on a gear, and then you can kick the kick the platform up there early to knock it down. Nice. That was perfect. So that saves platforming around the side. And in the PiKUNiku universe, apparently they have exploding pine cones. Yeah, I don't know. There's the second villager, or the next villager's that's stuck. And unfortunately, there is no way to kick this one early. It's very slightly off. But X is gonna kick just for fun.
Just for fun, yeah.
Yay.
Hello, I'm here. Hi everybody, I'm Axey. As you can tell, I did this run yesterday. Or this morning, or whatever time zone. Yeah, thanks for starting the run, Bam.
Of course. Yeah, we're running a little bit ahead of schedule.
Yeah. We were so behind when I left.
Yes, more on that later. But yeah, now we saved all the villagers, and we get to go meet them at the village.
The club.
Yeah. My favorite part of the game.
Everybody get your dancing shoes on.
If you don't get 100% on this, then I will just end the run.
That's a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure on old you.
Well, yeah, because I know what's going to happen.
Yeah, first we need to go into the shop to buy some glasses, because we need to look cool.
And what's cooler than a pair of glasses?
Sunglasses.
Like, look at these. Oh.
Didn't even put them on.
No, that guy just needs my sunglasses. And I had a bit of a menuing error there, so I kicked this person in disgust.
This robot takes forever to scan us, and it's just checking our coolness level.
And if we happen to move slightly, we have to do it all over again.
Yeah, so you just like put the controller down. So next we have to battle this robot in a dance battle. That's a nice text box.
Well, I asserted dominance by jumping on top of the robot before the dance battle.
True. So yeah, this entire section is just DDR, and it's the same every single time.
To the point where I know world record gets 69% every single time.
Yeah, you don't have to get 100%.
Exactly. You don't even need to get like 70%. I think it's 64%.
Oh, GG. Run's dead.
Yeah, Run's dead, unfortunately. Very sad.
Whoa, okay, you good there?
Okay, at that point, I thought I was gonna mess up enough to fail. Like,
yeah, that was getting a little scary.
I had to nail the last section, which is actually very easy to mess up. Like, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the section.
Magnetic card.
I did do this after a 12-hour night shift, so you can forgive me for messing up.
True. yeah, now that we fought the robot, we get a key card to go into El Bunko. El Bunko percent completed.
Yeah, I could technically submit this run to a boards, just for El Bunko percent.
Does El Bunko percent use village skip though?
It can.
Is there another subcategory for no village skip?
There's not, but
Okay.
that doesn't stop it being valid.
Yeah, fair. It's just slow. Yeah, now we get a tour of El Bunko. And it's just a bunker where we have a lot of text boxes.
So, fun fact, everyone on the board does village skip for El Bunko percent, apart from Crazy Tone Dog.
Oh, nice. Okay, now we get to go all the way back. Actually, no, wait. No, it's the tree fight. Never mind, we
Yeah,
go...
now we have to fight a tree bot.
Yeah, we go farther into the forest. And this is the first boss fight.
So how long this boss takes is purely RNG. Purely RNG.
Nice. Yeah, it's exploding pine cones, they're back. And that's how we defeat this bot.
But they're never used again in a run, so
Yep.
they seem so useful. But so there was the RNG part I was on about. You can either have 1-1-1 or like 1-2-1 or it can either be one or two goes of the thing, and sometimes it'll slow down when it goes across as well to try and kill you.
Yeah, it can be
So
really...
yeah,
That's a pretty good fight, though.
yeah, you'll take a 1-1-2. I think I've only ever once had a 1-1-1.
Yeah, fair. Okay, now we get to go all the way back to the village.
And use the water hat, which technically you only ever have to use once.
Yeah. There is a trick where you can like store the water hat animation and then use it somewhere else and skip cutscenes. But it's very tricky.
And you saw me like do a weird little jump there, and that's because there's a gap in the wall where you can go into and save a squirrel.
Yes.
But you don't want to go in there in the any percent run, and I have done that many times. I think this was the first like run I haven't done that out of I think I did like 2 or 3 D-rusts. Out of my hole every time.
Yeah, it's very easy. There's little secret areas, and going in them when you're not supposed to is just time loss. Because a lot of times they're dead ends. Nice acorn cake.
Yeah, and I got rid of a water hat now because it's so easy to accidentally use it and lose time, and I've done that so many times.
Yeah. So your X is gonna replace the ball and then kick it across. Ideally, you don't fall back down. That's still pretty good.
I think that was my first like major mistake of a run, so it wasn't too bad coming this late.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of menu earlier, and those was one other thing. That's not bad. So now it's raining in the valley. Nice try.
Yeah, the cycle there is kind enough where you can jump into it and jump across. However, you can fall down and have to do another couple of little bits. But it takes about 5 seconds. It's not the worst time loss, but it's not as bad as falling in the well, which I take super safe every time.
Yes, I did mention that.
There's my lovely scarecrow.
Yes, it's very scary. And here we have an auto scroller, but not really. It's just a big long course, and we have to get through as fast as we can. But the robot is bearing down on us from behind, so we have to beat it.
There is one point on this quarter which is actually hard. The rest is kind of easy. But there's one bit which is purely RNG on how it's gonna be.
Yeah. We want to just keep rolling, make use of all these little shortcuts. And then avoid the rocks.
And there's the rocks.
Yeah, the rocks are the worst part.
Yeah, I got knocked back a little there, but you saw the cloud coming.
Yeah.
And if it catches up to you, it's you have to restart the entire thing again. But it's about a minute time loss, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
I was a little concerned.
Sometimes you can get
because
stuck
the,
under the rocks and just can't escape. It's very bad.
Yeah, that actually happened to me in my D-Rust before this one.
Oh, nice.
So, so I was very scared when I got pushed back, but getting out of the rocks is the main thing, because you can just about get away with it like that, but
Yeah. So now there's a little worm guy. So why was the power door locked, just like completely blocked off in the first place?
because it's an old metro station, so they've basically taken it as a bunker, but it was derelict, so there's a couple of bits in there which, you know, they haven't maintained well. It's not very well kept, so you'd have thought they'd have wanted to get to the electric thing, but maybe they didn't know it was there. Maybe they didn't, like, see the floor plan, you know? Because you'd have thought if
Yes.
they've excavated everything else and painted everything else, you'd go down here, but you
Yeah,
know.
right. Yes, here's
They
the-
don't seem to be the smartest.
Yeah. Here's a little puzzle section. Just make the flow of electricity go.
This is how electricity works, guys.
Yes, it also takes that long.
Yeah. So next time you flip your switch, you know, little PiKUs in your walls are gonna do that puzzle.
Yeah. Alright, so now we fix the power, we can head out to the lake. Because now we have access to the metro.
Which is very weird because you'd think the metro wouldn't work straight away after a power. It's got to be maintained, you know.
Nah. And here these guys just keep stopping us. Let us speed run.
And now we're at one of the best bits of the game, Pick Dog.
Yes.
Well, first we have to see the evil water boss, which we'll get back to later, perhaps. You never know, we might see him again.
So this next part is a mini game, and it's based off of an arcade game. Can you guys guess what it is? That's right, it's the Simpsons arcade game. The one where you have to beat up people. That was a weird one.
So doing this on analog stick can actually like mess you up sometimes, because if you do the slightest of like wrong input, it will just count it as an input and then go, yeah, here you go.
Yeah, key is always in the same spot, and the layout is always the same. So we just have a route to go and collect the key.
Unfortunately, I'm not collecting the presents. It makes me sad every time, but you know. It's not my birthday, I don't get presents.
Unfortunate. Look at that guy jumped into you.
Yeah, so here we have probably the hardest split of the entire game. I'd argue maybe the final boss is a little more annoying, but this is probably the hardest split.
I would say so. So we're in the mines, and PiKUNiku, or I guess it's just Piku, is immune to explosions. So if you ever see one of these out in the wild, you'd probably be scared.
So basically what you're saying is they're cockroaches.
Yeah, pretty much. Except with really long legs.
Yeah. So, yeah, you saw me take a little safe. I pushed the barrel up the slope to go down again, just so I could get into place in time. It's slightly slower than just jumping up, but I thought because of like marathon and stuff, it would be better to just take a few things safe.
Yeah. I never understood this section. It's like ruins and it's petrified cloud people. I don't know.
It's a bit spooky. And here's a wiggly worm.
And then we push a skull.
Yeah, because why not?
Yep. Piku is not afraid. Unfazed.
And now we go down. We're yelling timber, a better move, a better dance.
My favorite.
And this is probably the worst part of the game because it's literally just going down.
Yeah, my favorite part is that if you mash through the text boxes, everybody just stands in awkward silence. Now you have to go into pipes. Pretty sure that's the only pipes you go into for the whole game.
I believe so, and they're quite annoying. But you can do a little skip there, a baby little skip. When you get a detonator, you saw me go back up the same pipe. You're meant to go onto the other pipe and go round. But it saves probably about half a second. Just go back up the pipe. So, there you saw me drop down to go up. Usually, like, I would just jump straight into it, but the green rebel can get soft locked if you go too fast, and I didn't want that happening, so.
Yeah, so now you have to get some barrels on the other side. That one kind of got in the way. And keeps the door open.
Yeah, we gotta open the door for our friends, who, I'm not sure we ever learn their names, I just call them that one, and El Bunko.
I call them the rebels. Oh.
Yeah, the green one's El Bunko, so.
Yeah, fair. That was a really nice skull kick.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm really good at is kicking my skull. I don't even know why. So here we have to do a skip. Um, it's actually kind of hard, and I
Oh,
thought I got it first try because the orange one was there, and I almost got in, but it didn't work. So you want to push one down, and the orange one, for whatever reason, will like hang there for longer than normal, and you kind of just gotta go sometimes.
yeah. Second try is pretty good.
Yeah. And now we just speak to Mother Worm. Um,
And these guys all jump over each other.
pretty much.
Well, look, a big worm.
Oh no, big worm. But yeah, whilst we speak to Big Worm and go to my favorite character in the game, we are saving money. Well, saving money? We are raising money for Save the Children. Focuses on improving the lives of children through better education, healthcare, and economic opportunities, as well as providing emergency aid in natural disasters and other conflicts. And it's really cool that we've raised over £200 so far. If anybody else can donate or wants to donate, exclamation mark donate in chat will take you to the Just Given link.
And exclamation
Thank you
point.
everybody for donating so far.
Yes, true. Exclamation point schedule will pop up with a link for the schedule of all the runs to still come.
Nice.
Still got roughly 12 hours of runs, I think.
Roughly.
Having trouble getting that hole. Nice. So this is Ernie.
So Arnie is my best friend in this game. He's funny.
I
So
hate Ernie.
you're just a hater.
Oh.
So I always mess this puzzle up because I always forget how to do it. It's the same every single time, and every single time I don't do it right.
Yeah, so we gotta
My brain just goes to mush because I'm happy seeing my friend Arnie.
kick Ernie. This is the part that I hate the most. For exactly that. He just... Oh, okay, that was a really good launch. So sometimes he'll launch up really nicely like that, sometimes he'll get caught, sometimes he won't launch at all. It's pretty just RNG.
Honestly, I think that was like the best launch I've ever had.
Yeah, it was really good.
There I kick a bottle instead of a button. So the kick physics aren't always the best, but yeah, we try our best, we move.
Now we've returned Ernie to the mother worm.
But thanks for good luck, guys. Hope everyone's doing well today. Hope everyone's staying hydrated.
And we learned that the worms can turn into balloons.
Yeah, this game definitely follows real life physics. I don't want to hear a single word against it.
Now we're heading to boss number 3.
So this boss can do 2 different attacks. He can either do single shots, which he'll do 3 in a row, and then he'll load up again, or he can do this powerful jet and go and try and push you off with water.
I think the jet is slightly faster, right?
Yeah, the jet's slightly faster. So there you can do a skip if you're on the top one, jump to the bottom one. but I kind of messed it up a little. I didn't want to take a risk, and then when you're in the air, you don't want to jump off onto a different platform because the velocity would make you fall.
Yeah, they are moving faster than you think.
Yeah.
Oh, bad RNG. Oh, really bad RNG.
And then a water jet for good luck.
Yeah. Finally gave you one.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any manip. I don't think there is. It's just
Nah, it's just RNG.
you gotta hope.
So there we got sucked into the straw the second time. And only one more.
And for some reason, we always end up on the platform.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how it does it. The game's magic.
Super lucky.
Yeah. And once again, I get spat at by water balls.
Yep. Average boss fight.
The funny thing is, like, all of those spits and the small mistake added up to about 10 seconds, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah. Doesn't look like a lot that much time, but it was such a slow split because of it.
Oh no. You should have swam away. Oops, you got captured.
Oh no, I got captured.
You should try not doing that at some point. I feel like it'll be faster.
Nah, I don't believe you. I think you're tricking me.
Alright, so now we're into the lab. And we destroyed the video monitoring system, or the video camera. And then we got the key to escape. And now we get this kind of cool mechanic of the vents. And so it's kind of like sub-levels within this level.
For me, the most annoying part of this level is this worm.
Yeah, it just keeps stopping you and trying to talk to you.
Just why? Why are you doing this to me?
So you probably play it safe there. If that door's
Yeah.
open when you go down, then you will get spotted and teleported backwards.
I think I might have just had enough time to do it, but I
It
didn't want to
would've
risk it.
been very risky.
Especially for like a marathon setting, like you don't want to take those sort of risks because like you save maybe a second or two and you could lose like 15
Yeah.
very easily as well. Like that wasn't even guaranteed. Even if I'd gone straight away, I'm not even sure if it was gonna work. And here we see the model town for Sunshineville.
It's a very beautiful model. Oh no, what'd you do?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I swear I slipped.
Sounds like a skill issue to me. Okay, now we have lab skip. So so I'll let you explain landscape.
Okay, so first we have to get to a Bumblebee landscape, and I did a cool little technique there. So destroying the one spot, and then I fell off the ledge, and then I actually just lose my mind. But so for some reason your legs don't count as hitbox for lasers, and then but if you go down into the pipe, you then die. But because you're going into a new place, you turn into a ghost, which means you can go through walls. That effect is ended after you go into a loading zone. But basically, you turn into a ghost, you can fly through walls, and you can get to the boss better. But you can only go diagonally when you're going through walls for some reason. You can't go up or down, it's always diagonal.
Yeah, that was actually a really good skip too.
It saves like 3 minutes.
Yeah, something.
But obviously, number just gets glitchless. You don't do that.
Yeah. Alright, so now we're in the first phase of the final boss. Which, this is just avoid the things.
Yeah, and then the platform can be changed to whatever. And this was actually really bad, like platform RNG.
Yeah.
What you want to do is you want to be close to the wall and like hug it, and then you jump just before the laser like sets focus, so it sets focus on the top of your jump, and then just roll away a little, and then go back. But I don't think you can do it with the platform being just one square. Or if you can, it's risky. Honestly, was never made for risks.
Yeah. So now Ernie comes to save the day.
We love Annie.
Something like that.
So, fun fact for Xbox and controller users, you can skip jumping over a popcorn if you get the right angle on your controller. The issue is you have to set the angle, and if you don't get the angle right, you lose like 10 seconds.
You get hit twice.
You lose more seconds, yeah. But
Yeah.
you pretty much know straight away if it's gonna work. And after the first popcorn, if you've got the angle, you just hold the angle. Even doing this is slower than just doing it, because doing this uses like 5 seconds, I think, jumping over every popcorn. But that's riskier, and to be honest, I've never learned that pattern.
I feel like there actually isn't a pattern that's slightly RNG, because sometimes you'll jump over a popcorn and then one will be coming out at that time, and it's physically impossible for you to do anything.
That's fair. Yeah, this game likes to add like little bits of RNG. Like some parts are really fixed, and some parts. This game is quite linear in how you do it. It's just optimizing like each jump, each movement, and it's more like half a second several times over a run, which you can save rather than like big time saves. Oh, this run has a couple of big time saves, and then we kick Mr. Sunshine in the face, and as soon as we stop kicking him, time is called. So that run actually isn't bad. It was like 40 seconds behind PB, I think.
Oh, really?
And that was pretty much all down to lab. Those couple of errors in lab. Waterbot costing 10 seconds, and this costing me like 40 seconds. I was ahead of PB going into Sunshine.
Oh, wow.
But my PB has the most cracked Sunshine.
And now we are in a room, and we get to ask it
Wait,
one
but go-
question. Actually, a couple questions, but it doesn't know any of them.
He's just a little ghost.
Yeah, true.
And the important thing is getting our score.
Yes, we always need to see the score.
Woo, 2.8.
The score means literally nothing.
Yeah, literally. So yeah, that's PiKUNiKU. If you wanna play PiKUNiKU, I'd suggest so. It's really fun, especially first time. Um, I am co-op all trophies world record holder with Nico _ PSD. Uh, Shout out to the homies. And yeah, um, there is a Discord. There is like they're very helpful if you have any issues whatsoever. If you want to learn anything, just speak in the Discord. They're very friendly. And if you ever want to see a very random like run on the board, just go and look at El Bunko percent or Baz Kick, because who doesn't love a bit of Baz Kick?
Very true. Bass kick is very fun.
I think me and Nico played Baz Kick once, and we were there for like 5 minutes trying to score a hoop.
Oh, wow. All right. So the next run that we have will be A Bug's Life by Tim's, and we are going to take a quick little break as we get things set up, and we will be right back. Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.